Smooth, rich, and sweet, chocolate is the ultimate treat. Add champagne gummy bears, and the flavor is completely unique. You'll give this candy 3 gold stars when you see how Sugarfina makes these dark chocolate bars. Sugarfina is known for its sugary treats, but the origin of the brand has an even sweeter beginning, a love story. When Josh took Rosie on a date to see Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, he didn't know that this would inspire a brilliant yet simple idea. Why do kids get to have all the candy fun? Rosie and Josh went on to found Sugarfina, a candy boutique for grown-ups. After carefully sourcing artisan candy from around the world, Sugarfina quickly rose in popularity and now has locations across the United States and Canada. This particular treat, the XOXO Dark Chocolate Bar with Baby Champagne Bears, is made by renowned chocolatier Jean-Marie Auboin in Las Vegas, Nevada. Here, Jean-Marie and his team meticulously make chocolate by hand, and it all starts with a bean. 30 pounds of beans, to be precise. These cocoa beans have been sourced from all over the world to create a unique flavor in the final chocolate. This mixture of beans is fed into a roaster and cooked for 45 minutes. The machine continuously turns to ensure the cocoa beans are never burnt. Once they are ready, the beans are emptied onto a tray with holes in it. They are then carefully sifted so that any small, unwanted fragments are separated from the batch. The husk must be removed before the beans can be ground up into chocolate. This machine, called a winnower, is able to remove the husks while simultaneously starting to cut up the chocolate. The beans are fed through a tube into the winnower, and suction strips away the husk, expelling it into a bucket on the floor. The cut-up chocolate ends up in this square container. Time to get grindin'! The chocolate is fed into the top of a 3-roll refining machine, which uses marble rolling pins to grind the chocolate down to a fine consistency. But this still isn't fine enough to make chocolate. That's when this baby comes into play. This machine is called a melanger, and they have been used since the 1950s to make chocolate. The trick? Repetitive pressure and heat. 2 600-pound wheels crush the ground chocolate into a fine powder, while suspended heat lamps keep the mixture at just the right temperature. Over the course of several hours, the melange continuously turns the chocolate, which forms into a thick liquid consistency over time. And melted cocoa butter is added to aid in texture. Trust us, it smells amazing. Next, the chocolate is transferred into a melting tank that churns the chocolate for a silky, smooth texture. Once the proper consistency is achieved, the chocolate is poured into a bucket and taken to be poured into molds. Clean molds are fed through a machine, and then the exact amount of chocolate is dispensed, filling the mold perfectly. After, the molds are rattled to ensure there are no air bubbles. Now, Sugarfina's signature baby champagne bears are added by hand to ensure each bite is a unique explosion of flavor. One by one, the chocolate bars are fed into the cooling compartment, which is set to 58 degrees Fahrenheit. A conveyor belt moves the chocolate up and down until they're fully hardened. After that, just flip the mold over and they pop right out. They're almost ready. The chocolate bars are placed by hand on a conveyor belt and fed through a machine that seals them in a thin layer of plastic. Now it's time for the pretty packaging. A few creases, a fold here and there you have it. These delightful treats are ready to be shipped to a Sugarfina store near you. These specialty bars come in dark, milk, and white chocolate. So go ahead, pick up a bar, and spread the love. Who wouldn't want a chocolate treat?
Hey YouTube, thank you so much for watching. For more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here. Bye.